This particular leaf is of a hibiscus plant, Hibiscus rosa, the China rose, and on this I came across many small, very minuscule creatures, probably scale insects, but then today gathered some from this leaf onto a slide, and I'm presently observing them under the microscope, and I find some creatures, insects of such disposition. Let me bring them in light. It'll be a little difficult and tricky, so do wait for a while as I bring them in focus. There are more than one, in fact. Some are like this stage where they have been converted into a immovable status with waxy secretion over their body. And here is one more of that immobile stage, and one still in the... First, let's focus on this creature. It is apparently partially getting scaled up, while this one it's not an easy thing to handle the microscope and the camera. These seem like aphids, what we call aphids, but aphids could be scale insect as well of some stage. I don't really know. So if I now, this was at 4x, I will now increase it to 10x and see if you can find anything better. Yeah. Okay, now this is at 10x. It is definitely holding it in its mouth. It's not by just a matter of chance that this particular thread is stuck to it. Lucky that we have come across one invertedly placed creature with a very... What is that? Oh, that was probably the inverted antenna. No, it is not the antenna, it is something else. It's probably some sort of a mouth part because the antenna is different. It's probably a mouth part, a proboscis or something. Must be a sort of some sapping structure, and one can see that they are like very interested in somehow caring for these scaled insects because they repeatedly bring and tend to them. This one gives a better shape of the body, like you can make out two antennae, two prominent eyes, then the abdomen last segments, they contain sort of a horn, like maybe the cirrus or the style. And it is like projected upwards. It's not flat as is revealed by this one. They are projected upwards, so must be anal cirri or anal style. Could be cirri. Let's zoom on this one. That's a mouth part, definitely. It's a piercing sort of a mouth part. Okay, I'm very tired out my hand. So these are the ones over here that we are observing under the microscope. Scale insects with these little yellow globules, which are these creatures that we find here. Now, I think adequate and rest I shall do later on. So, over and out.